Hey guys, today we're going to be rating Iceland. Let's have a look. Place number 1. Okay, these are the types of landscapes I'm expecting from Iceland. A sort of creek here looks pretty cool. Looks windy and cold actually here as well. A lot of grass. Is this some sort of church in the background? A little village over there. It's cute at the foot of a mountain. Very pretty. I'm sure this is hard to hike up. Let's have a look over here. Yeah, just a kind of solitary road. Super empty, but pretty green area for Iceland, I'd say. Because usually Iceland is quite volcanic and not the greenest. Let's have a look here. Wow, look at these slopes. I wonder if there's been a lot of rock slides down there. Looks incredible, honestly. These views are amazing, just from a nature standpoint. Honestly, gorgeous views, guys. Obviously, not too much else going on, and I wouldn't say there's too much variety in the landscape either, but very pretty. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, place number 1. Okay, place number 2. Okay, much greener area, I would say, or there's at least brighter green. What's down here? Some sort of not a trailer park, some sort of warehouse, some sort of farm, I think. There's sheep here. I wonder how much farming goes on in Iceland. I'm actually not sure. Probably quite a bit of sheep farming, maybe. Okay, this area doesn't look as nice. We're on a sort of dirt road. Ooh, you can't even see the mountain tops over there because it's quite high. That's quite nice. You can see some snow on the mountains. That's quite pretty. But again, it's hard to make out really much of the background here. Okay, guys, kind of similar to the other place. I'd say slightly less exciting. The road looks a little less nice, and yeah, just generally less expansive views here. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Place number 2. Place number 3. Okay, we're in Reykjavik. Some sort of path here. Wow, this looks almost computer generated. It's perfect and clean and new. Wow, very nice. Oh, it's a church. Wow, okay. Let's have a look. Very white buildings. Actually, I just usually see this more with Southern Europe. Honestly, it's really hard to tell what's going on here, guys. Maybe these are sort of office buildings or something. That's a church. Are these sort of like residential buildings? Let's see over here. Yeah, kind of dry, sort of brown mountain in the background. Not the prettiest. This building is pretty cool though with the glass, I guess. Yeah, guys, not too much going on here. Seems like quite a dry kind of sterile place. I guess it looks pretty new though and clean. So 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Place number 3. Place number 4. Ooh, very green. Looks like summer here. Very rocky mountain up there, but you can make out a lot of details. That's quite cool. Like you can see where the little creeks maybe, or little mudslides happening. Circle around here. I wonder what that is. Let me know down in the comments if you know. Little kids play area, always a plus. Big fan of that. Let's have a look. Greenery here, that's quite nice. I like the contrast with the little balcony. Oh, the flowers as well. This looks almost Swiss, this little spot. Wow, what's this? A lot of flags. An international place, not too sure. Petrol station, I guess. Wow, look at this mountain. Look how straight it is. And the slope. Wow, it almost doesn't look real, does it? Look at the sediments down here as well. Guys, this is gorgeous, actually. I mean, most of the rest of the scene is nice enough as well, but honestly, this place is gorgeous. I think this might be the best one we've seen so far. Ooh, and the views down to the ocean as well, and across the bay. Guys, this is a gorgeous place. High rating here. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Place number 4. Place number 5. Okay, we're in Iceland's high north again. Some rivers flowing. Kind of marshy area. Some flowers, which is nice enough. Kind of brown-green mountainous terrain. Let's look around here. Oh, there's some river flowing down there. That's kind of a neat detail. A little sort of farm here. Just 3 solitary trees. Mountain with some snow. I'm seeing less snow than I'd expect against the whole sort of Iceland-Greenland thing. I'm sure you've heard. Let's see about that. Yeah, it's a nice enough mountain. Not the coolest thing, but there's a nice little forest there as well, which we haven't seen so far, so I guess that's kind of new. Yeah, nice enough place. I wouldn't say it's better than the other nature places that we've seen though. So yeah, 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Place number 5. Place number 6. Oops, place number 6. Okay, I think we're somewhere near Reykjavik or in a surrounding town here. I like sort of the bold colors in the houses here. Very red, very green, very blue. Very nice. A strange little vehicle there. Let's have a look around here. Yeah, nice little quaint town. Again, very black. Yeah, they're very bold with their colors, aren't they? The Icelanders. This is cool, like a little cobblestone wall, kind of picturesque. A church here as well. That's pretty nice looking as well. Again, the architecture here obviously is nothing like in mainland Europe, right? The Just the building materials, etc. would have had historically are a limitation, right? But still, nonetheless, very pretty. Yeah, nice little town. Not too much nature-wise to see here. Not too much activity going on, but it's nice enough. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Place number 6. Place number 7. Okay, another urban area. Let's look around here. Not too sure what this is. Is this a port? Maybe it's the airport, actually. Not sure. Let's look around here. Oh, the ocean's here. Yeah, it looks like some sort of port or marina. These hills don't look very nice. There's some sort of lighthouse here, but yeah, it looks very brown. The ocean looks cool, though. This house looks cool. Looks kind of nice. Nothing else too exciting over here. Maybe this lookout sort of post area. I wonder what that building is, actually. Yeah, nice enough area. Nothing too exciting. Seems quiet, sort of urban. But yeah, the port is nice, I guess. Ocean, but nothing too exciting. And it is rather grey, actually, so 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 for place number 7. Place number 8. Okay, very rural area again. A bit drier than the others we've seen, I think. Less green. Let's look around here. Not sure what this is. Does this mean the road doesn't lead to a town? Anyone know what this means? Let me know. Is this a big lake or the ocean? I think it's the ocean. Wow, that's kind of cool, though, with the clouds and then the hilltop popping out at the top. Little sort of lonely houses here. Yeah, not too much else going on, guys. Looks like there's a town here, though. But it's hard to make out any details. Yeah, not the prettiest place out of the ones in Iceland, but it's nonetheless decent. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 for place number 8. Place number 9. Whoopsie, place number 9. Ooh, okay, I think we're in a more sort of volcanic, ashy area here. Very black, sort of dark dirt. I think that's what it's meant to look like usually. I wonder whether... I think we're definitely sort of on the hillside of... on the mountainside of a volcano. Yeah, very monotone, very dark, but pretty interesting place, I guess. Very dusty. I do like this shot with the sun and the dust. That's kind of neat. Yeah, no, pretty decent place. Just not too much going on. Kind of monotone. So 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10, place number 9. Okay, guys, final place in Iceland. Let's see what's going on. Okay, ooh, okay, some random mound. It's kind of strange. I wonder if it's a memorial of some sorts, maybe. Okay, some generic-looking houses. This area almost looks American, actually, in my limited understanding. Let's have a look in. Another church. Yeah, I have a bunch of churches for such a small country, Iceland. Maybe quite a Christian country, I suppose. Yeah, kind of grey, brown mountains, not the best. Let's have a look around here. I don't know why this looks like a supermarket to me, but it doesn't have any supermarket branding, so I guess it's not. Pretty boring mountain over there as well, guys. Yeah, it kind of looks like a sort of business area, like a warehouse sort of area. This building is kind of cool. That sort of slanted roof on a fairly tall building is kind of neat, I guess. But yeah, not too much else going on, guys. I think we might be near the airport here as well, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, no, the lighting's nice, kind of cute little urban area, clean, etc., but nothing too exciting. 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 for place number 10. Okay, guys, that was Iceland. Let me know down below in the comments what your ratings would be and where we should visit next. Okay, guys, have a good one. Catch you later.